This is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Boss Time on Let's Play Bravely Default! Aw man, I was hoping we could get Ringabel and Alternates hopping at the start of the battle there at the same time, but oh well, it didn't work out. But it can happen, just not in the first fight because they pan all the way over to Alternates, so you can't see Ringabel doing the same battle intro, and then, well, that would spoil the surprise. But alright, so we got all these guys, and a lot of them use attacks that require BP. Not as much as the previous one, but still it is there. And Praline is the biggest threat. Not just because she could use the My Hero song, but she can also buff all their stats. So we gotta deal with her first. But otherwise, this fight isn't extraordinarily difficult. Because, yeah, pretty much all they can do to hurt you are physical attacks. So, let's see. Yeah, Rampart will help a lot, but Alternates does have an attack or two that can multi-target and wipe out your entire Rampart in one go. So, even though this fight isn't too extraordinarily dangerous, I prefer to play it a bit conservatively still and go with Giant's Draft, even though I don't necessarily need it to survive, especially past the first round. But the first round is really important to survive. Did I give the axe? Okay, good. Just want to make sure I got that, so that way I can guarantee that I have the agility to get Rampart going before anything else happens. Okay, so I got 3 hits on her, so I'm gonna need, what is it, 9 hits, or at least 8.5. We'll see what we can come up with, depending on how things go. Yeah, Black Bane, that does the trick. Thank goodness Barris missed with that. And, okay, not bad, not bad. Unfortunately, though, she did get the My Hero song off, which is the worst case scenario. Sometimes she will go with, like, the Love Power song, or whatever it is, that buffs everyone's strength, and that can be annoying. I might have Agnès try to dispel that. If that were the case, I'm not really worried about healing here. But you could do it either way. Okay, so let's see. With Ringabel, okay, I definitely need to get Rampart going. And then, let's see. Let's go Triple Earthquake. Okay, so I need 9 hits of max damage. And, okay, so we got 4 from Tiz, so I need 5 between Ringabel and Edea there. Now, I've got Edea equipped with the Kaiser Knuckles because Praline is strong against light elemental attacks there. I'm just thinking if I want to buff up a little bit or just go all out. I think I'm just going to go all out, and then I'll worry about using Dragon Vim afterwards. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Okay, so we'll just... Oh, no, not just one. Whew. That could have been bad. Okay, so we do that. I'm trying to think if I could get in a White Wind to help out Tiz there, but we really need to get Praline dead. So, yeah, we'll go this way. Well, fortunately, some of these guys are too stupid to actually use the extra BP that they got now. But I definitely need to get Praline dead or else. I'm surprised. Oh, there we go.
Watch out! I still have songs to sing. Dances to dance.
Not for long. But yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised Ringabel was hitting for max damage without Dragon Vim.
I was almost to my best part.
Well, yeah.
Curtain class. You'll sing another day.
Not in this game. Okay, that was a little bit of overkill. But when you need it and don't have it, sing a different tune. Ow. Goodbye, Tiz. That's okay, though. We're okay. I'm not worried about that. Would have been nice if he would have survived, but that's okay. I could have used a White Wind, but I wasn't certain if I could get everything to work the way I wanted to. Okay, but fortunately, I do have access to medication there, so I can revive Tiz at full strength there. Okay, so yeah, Alternates is the next biggest threat because he can multi-target with his attacks. So let's go with a good Rampart there. Then a couple Earthquakes. And this time I do want a White Wind because I'm not absolutely desperate to make sure that Alternates will die. Okay, so I'm gonna go with, reviving Tiz. I'm wondering if I want to double his HP, but I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure Ringabel will act before Edea, so I won't have Rampart on him anyway. And if they all gang up on him, even if I double his max HP, he's probably still gonna die anyway. So yeah, there's no point in wasting the Dragon Fangs there. But I do want to switch to the Divine Fists, so that way, now I can deal more damage with the Luminous Robe that I have equipped on Edea there. But at least the rest of us should be fine. I might not even use Dragon Vim in this fight. Depending on how things are going, it might just not be worth it.
The Grand Marshal. I won't.
Well, you're about to. Ow. Sorry, Tiz. Man, they really don't like you today. But yeah, if Barbarossa went into Pissy Boss mode and just went to, what was it, Amped Strike or whatever it was, yeah, he would have killed him anyway. So, yeah, not much we could do there. Okay, so we're still going to build up our BP the same as usual. And, okay, so let's get... I'm thinking if I want to try something a little different here, maybe I should go Phoenix down. Then we can go Rampart, Earthquake, and White Wind to heal him up there. Maybe that would be a little better there. And then, let's see. I'm not going to double Tiz's HP, though. Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to go without buffing my physical attack more. I almost don't even need it. Well, I don't need it. To hit max damage, that is.
But, Edea, I still haven't...
Haven't what? You're not gonna tell us, sorry. Well, so much for Alternates. Ha. I have been getting pretty lucky with that Strong Strike, because that either misses or deals, I think, double damage or something like that. But I never use it. Alright, so I think Barbarossa is the bigger threat there, because he's more likely to go into Pissy Boss mode. Even going into negative BP there. Whereas Barris, usually he doesn't. If he does, he usually does that to just invigorate and then attack anyway. Okay, so if we go Rampart, and then, now I don't really need to heal anymore. And, I'm just gonna leave well enough alone. Let's just send everything we got at Barbarossa. I might do a little better, or, well, more total damage if I spread out my attacks a little more. But
Together we fight! Rally to me!
I'd rather just get Barbarossa down and be done with it. And besides, I figure Ringabel's probably going to act before Edea, because he's got that foxtail to boost his agility.
A fine mess I made of that!
Well, you helped kill Tiz a couple times there.
Do you see these pecs? They're on fire!
I bet you I can live through this fire. I think I'm just gonna auto battle here. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I don't even need Agnès to build up my BP.
Oh, yeah. Nothing better than fighting to your last breath.
Wouldn't that mean you died? Doesn't exactly sound like the best plan, but okay, whatever works for you guys. Fortunately, after this battle, we have access to Edea's bedroom. So let's go over there to rest up, and I want to change around my setup just a little bit. My abilities will remain the same, but my equipment definitely needs some major changes for what I consider to be the hardest boss fight in the game. Or at least the hardest one for me to figure out how to beat, given my limitations of no duplicate job commands, no stillness, no massive amounts of grinding to get a whole bunch of abilities. So yeah, this was by far the most difficult boss fight for me to figure out how to beat. Not so much difficult to implement, but, well, you'll see. The first thing I want to do, though, is I definitely need to have Ice Flame shields on everyone. And then that includes Edea. Now, remember, Knuckles are two-handed weapons, so I'm going to have to just start her out with an Ice Flame shield, and then I'll switch her to the Knuckles later on. But everything else will remain the same there. Yeah, this fight is actually in my second test run, where I stumbled upon the max HP double status not being dispelled, because it happened to me. I was like, wait a minute, why is my HP so high still? How am I still alive? And then I realized it, and I was like, oh. So that's part of my strategy coming up here. If you don't have Ice Flame shields, you can steal them from, I think they're Kobold Slashers in Lontano Villa, or almost anywhere in Kaldisla. So make sure you've got 4 of them.
Argue all you like, my boy. You're the one Brave appointed.
What do you mean?
I won't have him barking at me later. He wants you to lead, so you're the leader.
Well, you are probably older than everyone else besides Juliana.
But that's mad! If you're high up enough to call the Grand Marshal brave, you should be the one in charge.
Yeah, that way if we screw up, it's not my fault.
I prefer to hang back in the shadows. And why is nobody else talking here?
Leave me out of this.
I rather like this arrangement. It'll give us some playtime alone, eh, Ophelia?
Back, you old lech! Or would you like me to stick on Harry on you?
2 jiggly sisters at once? Ooh, count me in.
Help!
I'm more the lone wolf type. How am I supposed to fight with, let alone lead, you lot?
Well, Kata will help with that.
That's an easy enough question. Just look at us and you have your answer.
What do you mean?
The only problem would be if we get carried away and used up all of our MP.
Bosses can do that? What do you think this is? Final Fantasy VI? But alright, let's see. How are we looking here? Okay, we, oh yeah, I rested up. So we should be at full here. We're all set and ready to go. I'm feeling saucy today. Let's just go on ahead with reckless abandon.
There you are, insolent fool!
You insolent fools!
My fire, will, no, make that my...
Your what?
Oh, stop your prattling and let's get on with it!
Oh, or we could do that. Yeah, no saving in between boss fights.
To battle!
Single segment.
What a waste of my talents.
No mercy. Sweep the leg! For boss time! Now, the big problem in this fight is that Kata can inflict the Fire Weak status on your entire party. And Ominous and Ophelia deal massive damage with their fire elemental attacks. I need to get a little lucky in order to survive the first round, because the turn order is going to be more or less random because they all have the same speed except for Yuliana there. Hopefully, Kata will not act before both Ominous and Ophelia. If he does, we're going to be dead no matter what I do. Okay, so I have a very specific setup for the first round. Since I know Kata is going to inflict Fire Weak on my party in the first round there, I know that that's going to trigger BP recovery, so I only need two poison spells. In order to get all the BP that I want, or the maximum BP that I can generate. Then I want to dispel my entire party to get rid of the Fire Weak status. That's one of the reasons why I have the Ice Flame shields on us, because Fire Weak will overwrite that, even if you have it on equipment. But if you dispel Fire Weak, then the Ice Flame shields will resume their normal resistance there. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so 2 poisons, a dispel there, and I have to use a Mega Elixir because chances are Ophelia or Ominous will get one of their turns after Fire Weak is inflicted upon us. So I need to be able to survive that. Okay, so the first round here, let's go with the Blood Blade, and I'm not going to deal a ton of damage with this, but I need to get at least a little more damage to defeat Kata in the first 2 rounds. So use the Blood Blade, and then I'm not even going to bother with Rampart because they all use magical attacks, except maybe Yuliana, but that won't happen for a while if it ever does. Okay, and then, in order to guarantee my survival, or not guarantee, but more ensure my survival, we need Giant's Drafts on everyone, and you need everyone to have at least 5,000 base HP, so that way your maximum HP will exceed the normal damage limit, because if they get Fire Weak on us, and then Ophelia uses one of her summons, she will kill you and your entire party in one go. She'll deal max damage with her fire summon. Okay, so if I deal at least, I think, 8,250 damage with Ringabel, that's another max damage hit that I do not need. So let's see, 13 minus 4, so I need 9 max damage hits in the next rounds. Okay, we're good! And as long as Agnès acts after Kata, which she usually should, yeah, she can get Dispel on us. Unfortunately, she... Oh, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was thinking Ophelia might damage us, but no. But yeah, if Ophelia acted after Kata, but before Agnès, that's why I used the Mega Elixir in the event that that happened. Okay, so now, yeah, go all out there. Let's see, I think I would like to get Dispel on all the enemies because they got Reflect. Yuliana's probably going to use one of his Conjure summons or whatever to buff up. So I want to get rid of that to keep him not attacking us. You know, I'm not sure if I actually did all those poisons on my party there. I want to be absolutely certain. If I do everything correctly here, our survival should be guaranteed now. I mean, Ringabel or Edea might die because of what I'm about to do. Removing the Ice Flame shields there so they can deal more damage, but they'll be fine. I mean, we can revive them later. So, okay, so we... no, that's not what I wanted to do. I was like, wait a minute, did I use the Blood Blade yet? No. Okay, so let's see. Go to the Foxtail, remove the shield so we can go back to two-handed there. And then, let's see. Triple Earthquake! Okay, and then, let's see, Edea there. Let's see, she should be able to hit pretty close to max damage there. So let's get rid of that Ice Flame Shield. I'm surprised I remembered that for some reason. And then, okay, equip the Divine Fist there. Then I want to give her Fire Protection. So let's see, Phlogiston and a Monster Fiber. But I need the other 3 attacks to be pressure points so I can guarantee killing Kata. Okay, I'm just taking this real slow in the first 2 rounds because it's so dangerous. Okay, so we got Dispel, then 3 poisons, and we have our fire resistance. As long as we kill Kata before he can get another fire weak on us, our survival should be pretty much guaranteed. They shouldn't be able to hurt us, except maybe Ringabel, because I'm not going to have fire resistance on him. So hopefully, between the 3 earthquakes and the 3 pressure points, that'll deal...
Careful now. You are all using far too much MP.
That'll deal, hopefully, enough damage to finish off Kata.
Did I use the wrong side?
Ugh, gross! Out of my way if you're done.
But alright, got him! Woohoo! I was kind of hoping she would act after Juliana, but I suppose we're fine. I'm not worried about it. And if he hits... I guess what Ominous was trying to do was reflect fire... Was that Fyra or Faraga? Whatever it was. And because I dispelled it unusually early in the round, yeah, he just hit his own guys. Okay, so now, yeah, now we're in the clear. Let's just take out Juliana there. Let's see, Agnès. I don't think we need to do any more dispelling. No, I think we're... Well, how much HP do you got? I think we'll be able to finish him off this round. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Okay, so yeah, now we can go back to the usual. I'm not even going to bother with Rampart because it'll just get wiped out with the fire resistance anyway. Even though they're using magical attacks on us, for some reason, it will still get rid of your Rampart shields anyway. I don't know why. But okay, so let's see. Earthquakes. And then a White Wind. We don't need to... go crazy here. Let's see. Okay, so then go Phlogiston, Monster Fiber on Ringabel, so that way they don't need the Ice Flame Shields to maintain their fire resistance. And, yeah, Nephilia and... what was it? Ominous there will always use fire magic for some reason, even though they have, or their job classes should have access to other things. They don't here.
Little rascals, it's not nice to bully old folk.
Reminds me of another game. I don't know how Earthquake is hurting Juliana when he's floating there, but we'll just accept that.
I'm getting careless in my old age.
Haha.
Mage, please, fall back!
I still haven't pulled my best spells out of my hat.
Well, you better get on with it. Haha. Okay, yeah, now we can afford to speed things up there. We're in the clear here. Okay, so I think Edea was dealing some hits to Ominous before in the previous round there. So, yeah, and since he triggered that Edea triggered that dialogue out of Ominous there, that should indicate that he's getting a bit light on HP there. Okay, and then, no, I don't need White Wind anymore. yeah, I don't think they can damage us anymore. So, yeah, just go with a whole bunch of Earthquakes there. Hit both of them. And then Edea, you can clean up whatever is left over there. I think the Earthquakes...
Is that smoke pouring down from the sky? Or perhaps it's...
What does that even mean? But yeah, Earthquake should be enough to defeat Agnès.
I'm Harriet.
Ha ha.
Where'd everyone go? This is insubordination.
Ha ha. But alright. Whew. Oh, man. I think that's even more difficult than dealing with Kikyo, just because Kikyo, it's basically just dumb luck, whether you can survive or not. And while that is a little true here, it was a lot more difficult for me to figure this battle out, because this one was more like a puzzle for me to figure out, whereas that one was just, if I have good luck, my usual strategy will work anyway. But alright, so we're done with our work there. And is anyone home?
Lord DeRosso, are you sure you do not mind me taking the lead?
Well, you're on the Council of Six as well.
Not at all. Our course of action is already determined. Obliterate the enemy's hopes of victory in a merciless hail of status ailment attacks.
Okay, well, we got BP recovery.
Send man and woman alike fleeing from all manner of malicious magical molestations.
Use my dark rituals to cull their lives before they've the chance to fret over their health?
That too.
Make that Vestal and her minions taste rapture, brimming with despair.
Were all of the Duchy's psychotics shunted onto this team?
Even the game is commenting on it now. I just love that line, if only for the use of the word shunted there.
I had prided myself on being rather twisted, but you three are warped beyond measure.
Well, I don't know about Kent. He seems to be almost a decent fellow.
No doubt this pretense at strategy is Brave's little revenge upon me for never listening. Then so be it. Challenge accepted, Templar. I'll show you the result of a soul twisted by 2,000 years of darkness.
And cold.
Now, join me. Let us torment the enemy with all our might.
I don't know what status ailments you would use, though.
In moderation, of course.
Well, I guess Lord DeRosa can probably inflict charm. Although I don't think I've seen him use it in this LP yet, did I? Maybe there was one and I just forgot about it, but yeah. Unfortunately, with this fight, you can see on the map there, yeah, they... What is it? Yeah, they're before the save point, so if I want to save, yeah, I'm going to have to get out of here and take care of that. But what does Brave have in store for us at the end of this place? Find out next time on Let's Play Bravely Default. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.